I saw the Aaron text thing. Southwest always got some shit going on. He's a professional MMA fighter. This dude spazzed out. Play this.
I have to get my bag. Yep, get your bag and go. You're a loser.
Bro, he did all this over a bag. Like, this is crazy.
Oh, no, she's fighting better than you. Hey, at least she's taking care of her. Hey, you take care of your kids? She take care of your kids. Just worry about yourself.
No, I'm not playing. Go. Yeah,
you started this.
Bye. Bye. Bye.
Yo, he's screaming assault in her face. The fuck? Bro, why he acting like he go? I hate when people do this shit. They're like, yo, what you say, nigga? You go. Let's be real. You think you gonna fight? You gonna fight a UFC fighter with these damn sandals on? Come on, dog. Stepping up like he gonna do some shit.
Like, people need to see it.
Bro, that shit not even closing. Southwest always got some shit going on. Hey, I'm telling y'all, the two best airlines, you either go Delta. I found some overseas flights that are pretty good. Delta's good. Brent Airways is pretty good. American. Yeah, I don't know. Southwest always got some shit though. I hate like this, bro. Bro, that motherfucker been screaming for 2 minutes. You go wait until he's far away and then come up like, hey, everything's straight. Get your pussy ass out of here. That's like you gonna do something. Everything's straight. Yes, everything's straight. The nigga's far gone. You should have did that shit when he was shouting in that lady face if you was really gonna do something. Look at the after they put this dude on a stretcher and they had to walk him out. Look at him.
Bullshit! I'm being treated like a black person right now.
Whoa.
Aaron Tex Johnson, former jiu-jitsu fighter, now full-time no-fly lister. Apparently he didn't like the overhead bin situation, so he screamed, cursed out the staff, stood on his seat with flip-flops, and dared fellow passengers to touch him. He dropped the racist line? Yeah.
There's been a bunch of issues as far as like planes in the US, especially this year. I feel like this year has been one of the wildest years as far as air traffic control and, you know, making sure everything's situated, especially with like military planes. It's getting really weird. Southwest flight plummets nearly 500 feet in free fall. So a Southwest flight, likely you guys know what like planes and airlines, they there's like an air traffic control, so planes know, you know, what direction to fly in, so everyone's situated. And there's usually somebody, you know, on the ground that's directing pilots like, okay, yo, take this route because this plane's going this route, whatever the case may be. So there was a plane today, and there was literally one that I'm about to show y'all not too, like 5 days ago. And it had to drop 475 feet just so it doesn't collide with a different plane in the air. Like, this is not supposed to happen at all. Y'all see this plane is coming like this, and on the trajectory, this plane, you know, planes fly at like 700 miles per hour. So to run into this plane. You see it? So in order to avoid it, it had to literally drop 475 feet. The scary thing about this is, you know, obviously people were traumatized. You know, this lady, she came and spoke out about it. It's pretty crazy, but I'm gonna play what she said.
I took a Southwest flight from Burbank to Vegas, and I've done it before, and I know that there's a lot of turbulence. And about 10 minutes into the flight, we plummeted pretty far, and I looked around and everyone's like, okay, that's normal. And then within 2 seconds, it felt like the Rye Tower of Terror where we fell. I mean, it felt like 20, 30 feet in the air, and the screaming, it was terrifying. We really thought we were plummeting to a plane crash. After everyone was shaken up for a couple of seconds, we realized that the flight attendant had hit her head. It felt like we were flying in the air. And the pilot came on and he told us that we almost collided with another plane and that they lost, I think, air traffic control, if I'm not mistaken, with the, to know that the plane was coming towards us. It was absolutely terrifying. I'm a traveler. I was with my mom who travels everywhere. She goes to Vegas constantly for work, and she said she's never experienced anything like this. I just remember, I think we were all in shock, but I just remember him saying, what just happened was we almost collided with another plane, and I had to make the emergency attempt to, I think he said, go under because we lost service with the air traffic.
The last time I flew to Vegas, there was, usually going to Vegas, like the last time I flew to Vegas, there was a bunch of turbulence. Like I could feel the air in my damn stomach, as the plane was going. You literally could feel the plane just going down. And it's because of like just Vegas, the air, just how shit is. The air is a little different out there. So that's why there might be turbulence. Maybe you won't experience it as much in bigger planes. But if you a small plane, grass, like it's over. You fly to Vegas in a small plane or a private jet or some shit, you gonna feel that fucking turbulence. You gonna know, okay, we in Vegas, right? This is becoming a pattern. It literally happened not too long ago. This is like a Delta and SkyWest. The air traffic control didn't give the pilot direction on, hey, a military aircraft is coming by, and he had to adjust like mid-air, and you could see you could see the result on Pliot what happened here.
For those of you on the right-hand side, you probably saw the airplane kind of sort of coming at us. Nobody told us about it, and so we continued, and air traffic, and there's no radar here, so the tower is controlled, or the tower does everything visually, and so they said report about 6 miles from the airport. So we did that. I think he realized that the spacing wasn't going to work, and he said turn right. And I looked over, and there was an airplane, which those of you on the right-hand side, I thought it was a small airplane like the one you see at the airport right now doing touch and goes. And he said turn right. I said there's an airplane over there, and he says turn left. And then by the time we read back to clearance, looked over and saw the airplane that was kind of coming on a converging course with us. And so given his speed, it was a military, I don't know how fast they were going, but they were a lot faster than us. I felt it was the safest thing to do to turn behind it. So sorry about the aggressive maneuver. It caught me by surprise. This is not normal at all. I don't know why they didn't give us a heads up, because the Air Force Base does have radar, and nobody said, hey, there's also a B-52 in the pattern. Long story short, it was not fun, but I do apologize for it, and thank you for understanding.
I've never heard a pilot sound terrified. That dude sounded like a traumatizing experience for him, because if he didn't make that maneuver, everyone would have been dead. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so that was pretty crazy with that.